what percentage of, I guess, positions in the physical markets, quote unquote, and also the futures markets, do you think are held by central banks?
Well, I think the various governments, I think, are the dominant players in all aspects of the gold market, including the futures markets. We cannot tell what share of any part of trading central banks are responsible for. We do know that the great bulk of trading in the gold futures markets is just paper trading. Until recently, there hasn't been a lot of physical delivery in the futures market. There's been a lot of what you might call spoofing, the imitation of trading to control the prices that are reported publicly. We can't say, we don't know, because so much is secret, exactly how much trading is central bank trading. We do know that there is central bank trading. We do know from the monthly reports of the Bank for International Settlements, which is really the central bank of the central banks, really the gold broker for the central banks. The BIS's monthly report in the footnotes describes the bank's gold trading position, or at least its gold trading can be deduced by some arithmetic in its footnotes. And those monthly reports show that the BIS is actively trading on behalf of its members surreptitiously in the gold market every month. And indeed, as of May, our consultant on the BIS, Robert Lamborn, had calculated that as of May, the BIS's intervention in the gold market on behalf of its members' central banks had reached its highest point in 3 years. Now, there's documentation. A few years ago, I asked the BIS press office, hey, could you tell us what are you doing in the gold market? What sort of trading are you doing with swaps and derivatives, and for whom are you doing it, and what's the objective here? And I got a very polite note, really, I think within a day, saying that, oh, they don't talk about that kind of stuff, and I should go ask central banks. Well, of course, central banks don't talk about that any more than the BIS does. We obtained a secret document. The minutes actually was a report by the staff of the International Monetary Fund dated March 1999, in which the staff explains that the members of the International Monetary Fund were violently opposed to changing the IMF's reporting requirements in any way that would distinguish central bank gold reserves from central bank gold swaps and leases. The staff report explained that central banks were against this because if the market knew how impaired central bank gold reserves were by gold leasing, the market would have very valuable trading information, would know just how much ammunition central banks had left for gold market and currency market intervention. So there's another document that shows not only that central banks are constantly trading surreptitiously, intervening in the gold market to control the price, but that they're deadly afraid of the markets finding out what they're doing, because that would just defeat all the market rigging they're doing if the public knew what was going on. Yeah, and that document is on our internet site as well. Nobody's denied it. It's not a forgery.
Right.